Awesome.
Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday, and welcome to my channel, Stephanie Stitches, where together we sew. I'm here with my good friend, Yvette. Thank you so much for coming, Yvette.
You're welcome.
And today we're going to sew up my Sweet Shamrock pattern. A few people had asked me about our table topper or whatever you use it for wall hanging series that Yvette and I've been doing. We did the autumn one and we did the winter one. People asked for spring, and I started making a spring one, and I didn't like the way it came out, but I decided that we kind of needed something in between while I was figuring out the spring one. Yeah. So I made this green one that kind of looks like a shamrock, but if you're not using green fabrics, and that's fine, you could actually turn it into a flower with different colors. So that could be pretty too for spring. So I'm excited to sew this up today, and we'll just chat here for a few minutes first, and then we'll get going.
Yep.
I wanted to give Yvette a minute to talk. Go ahead, Yvette.
Oh, thanks. So I do have a couple of things to talk about at the very beginning here. I am going to be heading off to Montana for a week. I'm going to be at a Judy Niemeyer retreat. And so I'm going to be, working my way toward a certified instructor license or whatever they call it, certificate, whatever. So I'm going to be off for a week of sewing, which means that technically my shop is closed, but on Shopify, there is no way to close your shop. So while you can put orders in while I'm not there, you won't get them for a bit because I'm not going to be home until basically like the first day of March or just before that. And so there you go. Just wanted to share that. And was there something else I was supposed to talk? Why do I feel like I have it's because I'm not even packed yet. So all I'm thinking about is
so your head's all over the place.
Pack. And I'm leaving in the morning.
I don't know if there was anything else. I know that's
probably it. That's the most important thing. When I come back, I'm also going to be working on the project box.
And will you be you probably won't be having a Wednesday night live then, right?
Okay, so I am not planning on having a Wednesday night live. And that's mainly because I don't even know what Wi-Fi is like out there. It could be that it's amazeballs. You know what I mean? I am planning on doing some filming while I'm there and then making the videos and posting them up. So I will be taking you guys with, as long as they have no problem with me just filming myself at the table. I plan on doing a bit of that, like I'll just set the camera up, turn it on, sew, and then set me to some jazz or something,
That'll be fun. It'll be neat to get a little bit of a peek into there too. So.
Exactly. So if you are interested in doing that yourself, or if you just want to go to one of her retreats and you want to know what to expect, you'll know, because I'm also planning on when I get over there and start packing, I'm going to take you with me and tell you the kinds of things that they're saying you should bring along and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to make a little video tonight. It probably won't be very long or anything. And I do have a surprise. And don't tell him, Steph, because you know what it is. Never mind. No, just except I don't know how to do it without everyone guessing. So
yeah.
So it's going to be a little short, sweet video that I'm going to probably post in the middle of the night because y'all know how I am. But there's a little surprise in it too. So that's going to be enough to make you want to come and watch it.
Surprise! Surprises are fun. And you guys are going to like the surprise. I promise. I know what it is.
She does. She knows what it is. I think you're going to be, and you might be surprised. I mean, because it's a surprise. And then it was a surprise. I was like, whoa!
It was a very fun surprise.
I know. Okay. It's on to you now.
Okay. All right. So, thank you for that. And don't forget, you guys, she still has 40% off. You can keep on ordering. Helps her out a ton. And just know that you won't get your packages for probably 2 weeks because she's going to get back and have to do all those orders. But she'll get them out to you, I promise.
Yes, I will.
So I also wanted to remind you all, if you are sewing my spring mystery quilt along, thank you so much. Over 2,000 people downloaded the first block. So love
Oh
you
my
all.
goodness. Are
I
you
can't
kidding
believe it.
me?
I'm not kidding. I checked my website
Steph!
because I was kind of curious because I have analytics and over
Oh my goodness,
2,000
I'm gonna
unique.
burst into tears. Are you
I know over
kidding me?
2,000 unique people downloaded it. So thank you guys so much
Oh
for
my
sewing
goodness.
along. I'm so excited. If you are
Thank you
not,
guys. You guys are so
yeah,
amazing. Oh
if
my
you are not
gosh.
using the fabric, which a lot of you aren't because I only sold 45 kits. So if you're not using the fabric I sold you, I would love it if you would post your blocks. Laura Veach posted hers on Facebook earlier and they're really, really cute. She's using her own fabrics. So
Gosh.
I would love to see them. I just want to say thank you so much. That means the world to me that you all are sewing along with me. So tomorrow is the next block. That will be posted earlier than last week. Last week we had internet problems, but I've already put it up on YouTube. It's ready to go. It's going to go live at 8 a.m. And tonight at midnight, I will put the PDF of that block up on my website. And then don't forget, for those of you sewing the Fort Worth Fabric Studio, as luck would have it, that drops on Monday. So lots of fun stuff this week. You get to sew along a few times and you get to see Yvette's fun videos of being out of town and her little surprise that's coming out tomorrow. You guys are going to love it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all, I can't. I mean, listen, I know that you're probably sitting there and going, it's not even you. I know it's not even me, but I love Steph so much. And I'm so, so happy that you guys went and got her pattern. I mean, I know it means a lot to her because I know that those kinds of things mean a lot to me. And it's amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Because that's how she gets feedback as well. You know, you guys like her and you want her to keep designing and you want her to keep having these things.
Yeah.
And I just think it's amazing. I think it's amazing.
I've had a few people say, I'm sorry, I couldn't afford to buy the kit. That's okay. I just want to see what you're sewing, if you're sewing from your stash. And the best way you can help me, if you can't afford the kits, no worries, is to come over to YouTube, subscribe, and like my videos, because that tells YouTube that to promote me more, and that tells me that you like the content and to keep making it. So thank you so much, guys.
Yes, and use those hashtags and tell your friends. Really, those are the things that will help immensely. I say that all the time whenever I'm putting something up. You know, I realize not everybody can afford to do everything. I get it.
Yeah.
Just share it. Just, you know, tell everybody you know about it, or if you're interested, you know, 'cause if you like it, then other people like it. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yay.
Thank you. Okay, so the pattern for what Yvette and I are working on today is in the description box below. If you haven't downloaded that yet, you can click on that link and download that. That will only be available through midnight tonight because I'm taking that down and putting the next block up for the spring mystery quilt sew along. So if you want this pattern that we're working on today, I would suggest going and grabbing it.
Yep.
And then just like every other wall hanging that we've done, seasonal wall hanging, it will be a pattern available in my shop for a small fee, PDF download. So, but if you want it for free, go grab it now.
Awesome.
All right. I actually didn't even print my instructions, but I know what we're doing. So,
well, I have them printed if you need them read. If you don't and you're good, then just tell us what to do. We're good.
Sure.
Yep.
So I'm not going to read all the sizes because you guys can get that from the PDF, and Yvette and I've already cut everything. So we'll just go ahead and get started. So first we're going to take, you should have some darker green, lighter green. If you pick greens, if you didn't pick greens, that's okay. But I'm using the darker green for the outside and the lighter green for the inside of the shamrock or flower. So I have darker green squares, lighter green squares. And then I have some solid squares. They're all the same size. And then we have these little bitty background squares. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add to every dark square or every outside piece, we're going to add 2 squares, 1 to each corner of the top part of the block.
And mine has just been trimmed. I've sewn them on and I trimmed the excess 1/4 inch out from your seam.
Awesome. I am going to move my camera down so you guys are not going to see my face anymore.
Aww.
I know. I'm so sad, but you'll see Yvette's beautiful face. So that way you guys
see
can
my
kind
side.
of
Hello. Big
you
fat
guys
bone over here.
kind of see what I'm doing. Please don't get seasick while I'm moving the camera. I do not have two cameras, and I'm sorry for that. I don't. So I'm going to move it so you guys can watch what I'm doing.
It's okay. You don't have to have two cameras.
Yeah. All right. So here is my darker green ones. I'm going to put all these aside for now. And I'm going to, you can draw a line if you want to from corner to corner, but I have the diagonal seam tape on here, and these are such small pieces that I don't really feel like I need to. So I'm going to start on the outer corner edge and sew a line diagonally across to the other edge.
And then we're going to do this on all 8 of the blocks, right?
All 8, yes.
Okay.
Of the outer part of your shamrock, whether that's dark green like mine, or if you used other colors, which I think this would be amazing, and other springy colors kind of to look like a flower.
Absolutely. I think so too.
So all 8 should look like this after you've snowballed the corners. And then we're going to trim a 1/4 inch away towards the outside from the line that you just sewed. So you can use your rotary cutter and ruler, or you can eyeball it. I'm going to just eyeball it with my scissors because I've made so many of these kind of blocks before.
You know, of course, that I always forget to do something, right?
What did you forget?
I only have 6 of these blocks instead of 8.
Oh. Well, see, you have time to cut some more.
Oh my goodness gracious, great ball of fire.
So you should have a block that looks something like this after you've snowballed both corners. So I'm going to finish the rest of these greens, and then we'll iron all these. And when we iron, we're of course going to iron these up so it turns into a full size block again.
Of course, it has to be like the slowest sewer who's going to do that. I always
Heather said she wants to do it. I just put my phone on so I can see comments, but they're tiny, guys. So I'm going to try to catch up a little bit. First, I want to say hi to everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. I saw a lot of names that I recognize: Shelly Stewart, Del Marie, Teresa Louise, Heather Grants, Angela Stoutinger, the guy who sews Sean, Pauline Slyman, TNC Norton, Kathleen Champ, Alice Dolan, Nancy LaVenture, Sherry Lucina, Nellie Franco, MJ, Angel M, Linda Parsons, Anne-Marie Mikowski, Marla, Netta, Nancy Gus, Susan Europe, Catherine, Natalie, Pamela Colburn, Pam. Thank you all so much for being here. I know I'm missing so many people, and I'm so sorry.
I saw all sorts of names of people I know too. All those people you mentioned, I know most of them anyway.
I know. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
Davis just came in. Hello there.
We love sewing with y'all. Did you just say Janet? Janet Johnson is here from Western Australia.
Oh, hi there. No, I didn't
Wagner, see her. Lisa Jaratana. I hope I said that right. Oh my goodness. Mary Jane Ellinger, Carrie Livingood, and Polly Lorenz is here from Ironing Fort Worth.
Oh.
Netta says she's not sewing the wall hanging as she's currently in the middle of working on her Judy Niemeyer quilt. That's true.
Oh, go girl.
I know. You should see. She's doing an amazeballs job.
Oh, good.
Deanna Cunningham is here. Kelly White is here.
Hello, hello.
Joy Gillespie is here. And Angela says she likes my top. Thank you.
Isn't she pretty pink?
Wait a minute. Like, before we end, don't forget to show everybody those lovely earrings you just got.
Oh, I will.
Judy L is here. Priscilla says she sews the same speed as me. Thank goodness. It's not just
there you go. You got a sewing buddy.
I know, right?
Yep.
There's plenty of us I know who are slow sewers, and it's okay. I'm a slow sewer, and it's okay.
Oh, you're welcome, Angela. My pleasure.
I do think it's funny that I absolutely have all of my other fabric is totally cut out. Like I even have my binding cut.
Just forgot two blocks.
I'm like too short on the thing, squares. I'm like, what? I started feeling them. Like, are they stuck together? No, I just didn't do it. I don't know. Go figure.
Del Marie said, I started early so I can finish with you guys. I'm slower than Yvette. That's funny. Oh, hi, Deborah. Deborah Stocks is here from North Carolina.
Hi, Deborah.
Nancy said, I sew slow too, then I don't have to rip things out as many times. Yes.
You know, I honestly, I don't use my seam ripper all that much. It's very true.
I've seen other people that sew way faster than me, and they rip out all the time. And I'm like, just slow down just a little.
Just a little. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to like go like a turtle like me, but I mean, for goodness sakes.
June said, I haven't figured out how to download this pattern. I went to 70 Stitches. They show a picture, but I don't see a PDF or program to download. If you scroll down on the page, it'll say download pattern here, and the word here is highlighted. If you click here, it should open. Thank you, Teresa, so much. Teresa's moderating. I really, truly appreciate that.
Thanks, Teresa.
Hi, Mona. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Sarah. Sarah's here. Sarah Wertheimer.
Hi, Sarah. Spelled the same way as my Sarah.
Yeah.
My Sarah turned 13 yesterday, you guys.
Oh my goodness, I know, right?
I have a teenager. So you guys know how I love my pressing pen. I'm going to use my pressing pen on these guys. So once we get ready to press, we're going to flip them out and then press them right here. I think I've got a convert with this pressing pen now too, huh?
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Yes. Listen, once I actually started using it, like, way too late. Listen, I can't sew without it now. Seriously. I really can't.
Yay.
Yep. All you gotta tell me is flat seams and I'm there.
Yeah.
I like flat seams and I cannot lie.
I like it. Hi, Tambra. She said, joining in to watch while I cut fabric so I can start on Stephanie's mystery garden quilt. Yay. Steely said, I had to use my seam ripper for the first time. I sewed the stamen of the tulip in upside down. Oh.
It does happen.
It happens. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, thanks, Del Marie. I'll tell Sarah happy birthday for you. Was the tulip the first block? Yes. Holly, the tulip was the first block. Tomorrow starts the next one. And those won't come down. Those will stay up there on my site for you to download until we're all done with the quilt. Now, once we're all done with the quilt, I'm going to pull them all off because we're going to put something else up there. Oh, thank you, Delia. I'll tell Sarah. Thank you, Denise. I got to get her to come on and sew with me again.
She's such a flippin' cutie too.
Oh, that girl has I just love her. Well, obviously,
Not to love. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously you're her mother, but still, I know what you mean.
She's such a good kid. She really is.
Yes, she really is.
Very mature. She's a good kid, and she wants to still hang out with me even though she's 13. So that's an accomplishment.
Yeah. And she helps you with the kids, and she
Yep.
wants to help you with the kids. That's yeah. I mean, it's just amazing.
Yep. She's going to be such a good mom when she gets older.
Yeah. I agree with you.
She's like, I don't know if I'm going to have 4 though, Mom. I might have 3. I'm like, okay.
That's really funny.
I know. I was like, it's fine. Just don't have them so close together. That's a problem.
When I was her age, I was asking my mom if I could get my tubes tied. She was like, Yvette, nobody's going to tie your tubes at 14. I mean, I was 14, but close enough. Yeah. Same difference.
Lisa said, oh, I still have to starch and cut for as luck would have it for Monday. Well, you have tomorrow to do it.
It's true.
No problem. The cutting did take a little bit, about an hour. It was quite extensive. There was a lot of little pieces, but it's going to be fun to start sewing it. I can't wait. So, oh, thank you, Maria. I will tell her happy birthday. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Dia Linda. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Hi, Kimber's. Thank you, Shelly. I will tell her for sure.
Hi, Kim. Hi, Del Marie. Del Marie, do you still use your poplar presser with the Acorn liquid? Yeah, I do actually. I don't always press open depending on what I'm doing, especially like if I'm trying to do stuff really fast, like with Steph, because I'm already slow. But I absolutely do. I will lay my fabric out. I press it open, and then I put the acorn down the middle, and then I press it again just to make it nice and flat. Usually I'll take it off the presser at that point and then do the acorn and press it down. But yes, I do. I still use it.
And so said, hey, Steph, I've caught you live. What are you making? We are making, well, what this is going to turn into a little wall hanging, or you could use it as a table topper. You can make it out of green to kind of make it look like shamrock, or you can use other colors and make it look like a flower. So I have that part done because I wanted to make sure that the blocks worked, because usually I sew a sample before I bring you guys stuff, but I ran out of time this week. It's been kind of crazy week.
Yeah. We kind of threw it together the last minute too.
Yep. Well, I was going to bring the spring one out for everybody, and it just don't like the way it looks. So I kind of put it in a drawer and worked on this instead. And yeah.
There's still time for the spring one. You're good.
Oh yeah. It's still winter here. We thought it was spring the other day. It was 55 and all the snow melted. It rained, all the snow melted. The river broke free. All the ice cracked and started going out to Lake Erie. Wow. I actually posted a video from our local news that took a video of it onto my Facebook page of the ice cracking and going out. And today it's 18 degrees and it's supposed to snow. And I'm like, is it spring or is it winter? I'm confused.
We had snow squalls today.
Yep.
It was crazy.
Oh. Hi, Catherine Jolson. Hi, Susan. I'm a convert to the pressing pen too, Susan said. So somebody asked, this is the Acorn Pressing Pen. So this is what it looks like. Yep. Yvette's got it there. So you take this solution, it's a pressing solution similar to Best Press, but it's a little bit different. It's non-toxic and it's a starch alternative. It's not starch alternative. I can't tell you what's in it because it's a proprietary formula. It's made in Canada and they don't tell anybody what's in it, but I call it magic juice because I love it. It makes your blocks so flat that you don't ever have to repress them. They don't pop back up. Like sometimes if you iron and you come back to a block later, like the seam will, the fabric will pop up just a little bit more and then you have to re-iron it. You don't ever have to do that. It makes them so precise that when you put your blocks together in a quilt, They just come out so perfect. So
I don't know what it is either. I'm gonna say like you with the magic juice. That's amazing.
Yep.
Yep, I would say that.
I was telling Yvette about this product and she finally tried it and now she loves it. But I told her, I was like, I really don't endorse a lot of products, although I don't sell anything that I don't think is good that I wouldn't use myself, to be honest with you. But this one, I would totally do an infomercial for
Yeah,
because I love it that much, really.
Yeah. Totally agree on that front.
Oh, Polly said it was so bad here last night. The winds and snow, we had trucks turning over. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
We had like 40-mile-per-hour winds last night. It was crazy, but we didn't have trucks turning over. Thank goodness.
Yeah. And if we did, I certainly didn't hear about it, but
yeah,
that's horrible. That was
Emily's
terrifying.
Hi, Emily. Emily is here.
Hi, Emily.
She said New Hampshire was 60 yesterday. Today we got caught in an ice storm.
Oh, jeez.
Goodness.
I believe it.
Tammy said, I have 600 half square triangles. Oh, to do seams open. Will the pen help with that? Yes.
Yes.
It definitely will. Tamala said, Ohio is bipolar. LOL. Yeah, I think so with our weather.
All right, I'm going to go cut these 2 blocks. I'll be right back.
No problem.
All right.
And then we will start assembling this thing. So if you guys aren't working on this, what you working on tonight? Just curious and being nosy. My project box, Angela, thank you for asking. The spring project box. It was going to be available this coming week for pre-order, but I got a message from the fabric company. The fabric was supposed to be in the beginning of January. Then it was supposed to come in the end of this month. Now it's delayed, if you guys can believe it, till April 14th at least. So this box may end up being more of a spring/early summer box, but I'm not going to give up on it because the fabric is beautiful and I think you guys are going to love it. I love it and I can't wait. It's just we're going to have to wait a few more weeks. So I'm hoping that I found out more information. Maybe, fingers crossed, the fabric will come in earlier than they're expecting. But now it looks like probably the end of March it'll go up for pre-order. But I'll keep you guys posted and let you know. Hi, Donna. How you doing? Hi, Courtney. Fat quarter sampler box from November. Okay. Maybe you're talking about it being late. Yeah. Everything's still delayed in the industry. There's some things that it's kind of strange. There's some things that are coming like on time and other things that have been on order for 6, 7, 8, 9 months and they're 2, 3, 4 months late. So very, very strange. Yeah. Catherine says I'm working on the 3-yard quilt for a contest. Awesome. Brenda is working on her 4-star general revised with T quilts. Ooh. T&C Norton said, I just sandwiched a quilt with Lux Cuddle on the back. Kicked my behind. Now the plan is to watch y'all and not move. Oh, Courtney, you're probably working on the fat quarter sample box in November. Okay, that makes more sense. Kim says she's dug out a bunch of knit scraps, going to make a drag around quilt for the sofa. Nancy said I didn't have the right fabrics for this, so working on Yvette's block of the month. Ooh, can't wait to see your block, Nancy. Linda said I'm planning to start working on the Just Me and a Tree. Joy says I'm making another mini charm bag to use at the retreat for makeup and one for meds. Awesome. Oh, Sierra's here. Hi, Sierra.
Hi, Sierra.
She said she's sewing tonight, working on Yvette's Halloween box. Yay.
Yay.
Teresa's working on a scrappy pillow doll. Mary Jane said she just put the binding on a scrap quilt.
Ooh. I need to bind a few things.
You are welcome, Maria. My pleasure. Practically Creative says she's rewriting a quilt pattern. Tammy, if I order today, when will it ship? I'm not sure what you're talking about, or if you're talking to me. Lisa said, my project is watching you and Yvette, so I really need to iron and cut. I live in Mississippi now. I can't say I miss the New England weather besides the tornado watches. Linda said she's working on the November Sew Sampler, so a couple of you are working on that. That one had the Love Lily fabric in it, Yvette. It was really pretty.
Oh, cool.
Janet says, I'm not doing anything at the moment, watching you all have my breakfast. Awesome. Oh, cool. Delmarie said she's working on your Shamrock project, but she downsized it to a 14-inch square to fit her Lazy Susan in the middle of her table. That'd be pretty.
Oh, I want to see. Well, I mean, we're not gonna be able to tell the scale, but that sounds amazing.
Yeah, you'll have to post a picture on Facebook so we can see it. Angela said, I finished sewing borders on my quilt today. My plan is to have all Christmas gifts done before December. Oh, wow. You're starting early, girl.
Wow. I'm just at first I thought she was saying, she was running a bit late or something, but no, she's like really early. That's amazing.
Let's see. Just bought some, Delia said she just bought some Easter fabric and a few others to start a banner and some in the hoop embroidery purses on Monday. Awesome. You guys are so creative. There's so many different things that they're working on.
I know, it's amazing.
Celie said she just is putting the binding on her down home Christmas quilt. Awesome. Deb said, greetings from the land of Oz. I'm trying to finish 2 8.5-inch wall hangings if half square triangles with Valentine themed fabric. Awesome.
Cool.
Janet says she's going to do this table topper after breakfast. Yay.
Yay.
Sierra said, the one I stole from Mom, your project.
That's right. I do remember that. I heard about it a lot.
Yep. MJ said, I'm working on motivating my sojo, so I'm going through every bit of green fabric I have. Charlene said she just made a couple of zipper pouches. How fun.
Oh, I love that.
Yes, the pen. I sell it on Etsy. Yes, Tammy. It's a set. You get the liquid and the pen. And that would ship it on Monday. Anything that comes through Sunday night, unless it's like lots of yardage, I get out right away on Monday. So Maria said, I'm following Ian with Cotton Cuts Mystery Quilt. My palette is Able Skeever. It's my first time. Awesome.
Oh, that's good.
Ian's fun to watch too. Hope you guys enjoy that. Dawn said, sorry, I'm late. I had to take a nap after Soya's flash sale.
Oh, jeez.
Did you buy too much? Is that why you needed a nap? Wait, what? Okay, I know you didn't have like a human baby yesterday, Nancy. So did you get a puppy? Nancy said I had a baby yesterday. I need to know right now. Anyone want to come to my house and potty train a 5-year-old? No, thank you. I have my own to potty train. A baby puppy. She did. Yay. Congratulations, Nancy. Did you put pictures for us to see? I haven't been on Facebook today. Emily said she's English paper piecing. We're in a hotel. We went to an ice castle. So chilling for the night.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I would love to go to an ice castle. Sounds like someplace you can bundle up.
Monday. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Monday's President's Day. Shelly said she's making the bag from the tutorial last week. Her daughter got married last week, so she wasn't on with us. Congratulations, Shelly.
Yes, congrats. Yay.
Marla said at Heather, no pull-ups. I agree. If you're trying to potty train, if you put pull-ups on them, it's like a diaper. They just feel like they can keep going in there. I know it's like a pain for mamas, but put real underwears on them so they can feel that they're, soiling themselves, and that'll help them.
Yep.
You just may have to clean up a lot of puddles for a few days. Polly said she finished her Cotton Cuts puzzle mystery quilt last night. Awesome. Diane, is working on Atomic Starburst by Violet Craft using Tula Pink's line works.
Ooh.
That
Double
will be
ooh.
Yeah. Yay, a baby puppy. I want to see the pictures. Oh, Nancy said she can see her in 2 weeks. She gets the pick of the litter. Yay.
Oh.
I'm
so happy for you. Jinx, you owe me a Dr. Pepper.
I know.
Or Dr. Pepper Zero, or Diet Dr. Pepper, something like that.
Heather said she did great yesterday, only 2 accidents. Today she's fought me at every turn. They do that. They'll go back and forth. It's just like when my boy, I have 2 toddlers, and we're trying to potty train them both at the same time because the little one, we thought he was too young, but he's watching the older one and he's wanting to sit on the toilet as much as the other one. So we're like, okay,
that's
works
great
for me. Yeah. So what I do, and I don't know what you guys do, but we make like a huge deal about it every time they go. Like we have like a party, like woohoo, like and they get 1 M&M if they do, business number 1, and 2 if they do business number 2. And they know when they go sit there and they get done, if they haven't done it, they don't get one. So
that's a great idea.
I don't know. Somebody's like, well, you're bribing them. I'm like, I don't care. If that makes them go to the bathroom and I don't have to buy diapers, if I don't have to buy diapers anymore, I don't care.
I don't think that's bribing them. That's it works. That's what that is.
Right.
It's just okay, I'm done.
Okay, awesome.
For now. I know y'all are waiting on me, so
that's all right.
Okay, so I got them right here. Boop. Boop. There's my little thing.
So pretty. Okay. Okay.
And I have my instructions, so let me see here.
You know what, Quilt Tessa, she said, do you put Cheerios in the toilet for them to aim for? We tried that with our oldest one, and let me tell you, we'll never do that again because he thought that it was fun. It would be fun to try to eat them. Yeah, we stopped him. Don't worry.
Well, I don't think we kill him, like, but
I'm like, we're not doing that ever again.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay.
Yeah.
Seriously, I mean, I don't think it would kill him, but that's not the point. The point,
but it's pretty disgusting.
Yeah, I think he probably would only do it once, but
Yep. All right, so we're going to lay these out with the background square, which for my case, it's white. For Yvette, you have light mint.
It's icy mint. Yeah.
Yep. Put those in the top left, and I just stacked all those up.
Oh, sorry. I should turn that off.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Okay, and you're just going to stack them up, so I'll do that too. All right.
And then you're going to take one of your blocks with the little squares going up, put that next to your white squares.
I don't have a lot of room.
No, that's okay.
I'm trying to do, I don't think anybody can see the whole thing of what I'm doing anyway, so that's no problem. There's watching you.
So the bottom left corner, you're going to have the points facing left.
Okay.
So the solid side will be facing in.
I'm just kind of separating mine out. It's not for any purpose. It's just to have them laying out. Okay.
And then your inner piece, which will be a solid or either a solid fabric or a print fabric that's a different color from the outer shamrocks, is going to go in the bottom right corner.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Got it.
So now we're just going to sew these together like a 4-patch. So 2 and 2, and then put the rows together.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
Pretty simple.
Somebody said boys are easier, even with boys with autism are easier than my stubborn little mignonette. I respectfully disagree, Heather. My daughter was so much easier to potty train than the boys. She was fully potty trained at 19 months. Christopher was, my oldest son, was about 3.5. Luke is 4 and he's halfway potty trained, not fully. And then we have our youngest who's 2 and he's just starting. Maybe he'll be earlier than the other 2 because he's watching everybody else, but I think the boys are harder. They're more stubborn. Like they just don't, they're like, whatever, I'll do it when I want to. Susan said her incentives were big kid undies, didn't have a problem with her son or her daughters. Awesome.
That is great.
That is awesome. That's what worked for my daughter. We didn't have to give her any M&Ms or anything like that. She just wanted to wear those big girl underwears. So Janet said boys are more lazy. Okay. I don't disagree. I have to say that. I don't disagree. I don't know, Pat, why it did that, but go for it. She said it made her a moderator. Okay.
Oh.
I'll figure that out afterwards, Pat.
I didn't do nothing.
I didn't either, so I don't know, but that's all right. She'll be fine. She won't mess with anything. So
just make sure that you get rid of the bad people if they come in.
Yeah.
And all's good.
Oh, that's a good idea. I agree. Quiltessa said, I don't think it's a matter of who's easier to train. I think it's a child's personality. Our daughter was easier, but then she's like the oldest and she was very she's very much a people pleaser and she likes people to be proud of her. So I think that's why she was easier. Our oldest son, he's very, very, very shy.
Yes.
And yeah, Yvette can tell you.
I can vouch for that.
And so I think part of his not wanting to potty is because he didn't want somebody watching him. Which, when they're little, you kind of got to watch so they don't, like, you know, even with a potty seat, that they don't like play in it, fall in the toilet, that kind of stuff. So I think that's why it took him a while.
Yeah, I honestly have never met anyone as shy as your son, ever.
So shy, yeah.
Yeah. But he didn't take that long to warm to me. I mean, not considering how shy I think he is. I think it was okay.
Yeah. He came out and started peeking at you towards the end.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he even spoke a few words to you.
He might have, yeah. I think he did.
Aw, Karen said we got fancy little panties for her niece with lace on the butt when potty training. It kept her from messing her pretties.
Aw.
I remember
sometimes
those
that will
panties.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
But
especially
see, I think that works with girls because they like that kind of stuff.
yeah. Yeah.
Whereas my boys were like, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, exactly.
Because like with Luke, we bought some of his like favorite characters on the underwears, and we're like, okay, don't pee pee on, you know, whatever the character was. And he was, nope. 2 minutes later, he's leaking down his legs.
He's like, I don't care.
Pat Strawhouse said, "Trolls beware." She put laughing faces. Now that it somehow made her a moderator. That's funny. She's coming to get you if you're trolling. Oh, Leanne, hi from Chandler, Arizona.
Hi, Leanne. Oh, we have some drama going on downstairs.
Uh-oh.
That's all I'm going to say. Jim's taking care of it. We're good.
That's it. So we're putting these together just like a 4-patch. So I'm gonna iron the bottom set to the left and the top set to the right.
Okie dokie smoky.
Mary said, I'm working slow because one of my greens is directional.
Oh, okay. I want to see that too then. Can't wait.
We're at 46. I know Valentine's Day is over with, but this would be cute done in reds. I think so too. I think it'd be good in cute reds and pinks.
I was telling Steph that I was gonna I was gonna try to put a pink in, but I couldn't find one that I liked that went with the other fabrics I had selected. So but I think that would be a great idea actually.
Teresa said her older sister potty trained her. She still remembers following her to the bathroom when she was like 1.5.
Oh,
yeah. I think that's why Henry is potty training earlier than the other boys, because he follows them and watches. And then he takes his diaper off and climbs up there on the toilet after they're done. It's really kind of cute, actually. You're welcome, Maria. Enjoy. Oh, thank you, TNC Norton. Oh, Dawn said to tell you that she finally got to use her rotating cutting mat last night, trimming half square triangles. Game changer.
oh, yes, right? I'm glad you got one. And especially whenever you're doing that trimming, you just spin. It's amazing. I have to agree with you on that.
Yeah, this is the Acorn Precision Piecing Pen. Yolinda said, I got some St. Patrick's Day fabric, so I hope I have enough for this project. I actually was originally going to use my scraps from the Fort Worth Fabric Studio, but I didn't have any that were big enough to do the 6.5-inch square. So,
Homer pie.
Yeah, because there were some really cute shamrocks in that fabric, so that's okay. I like this too. Let's see. They want to know what brand your rotating cutting mat is.
It's Sue Daly. Suedaley. It's a lady's name.
Do you have any in your shop still?
I don't. I sold out of them.
Okay.
And I don't plan to get more because they were hard to sell. I'm just leaving it at that.
Plus, they're awkward to ship, I'm sure.
Well, no, actually not. I get the smaller one because it's easier to use, and it really wasn't at all. It was just like shipping a layer cake.
Okay.
But yeah, no, honestly, just because they just don't move. I might get some later, but because I do also think that it's something that's good for foundation paper piecing, which you guys know is my niche. But I don't plan to. Let's put it that way. I don't ever rule anything out, but I'm not planning on making my shop like a big deal anymore. Let's put it like that. I'm downsizing.
Yvette Brenda Foley said, if you get a chance to visit Columbia Falls while you're in Montana, her daughter works at Montana Coffee Traders.
Oh, okay. I don't think I'm going to be moving around. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be moving around too much, I'll be honest, but that's good to know.
Yeah.
Is that near Kalispell? Because that's where I'm going to be. That's where her training center is.
Susan said she's using the same green for both A and B. I couldn't find a match, but I love it, and so does my husband. It's the same fabric I used in my first quilt. Awesome.
And you know what? It's yours, honey. You do whatever you want. Yep.
I think it would be fine with the same color.
Yeah, I do too.
One of the reasons I picked two different colors just so you guys at home could see what we're doing, but I think it would be cute with just one color too.
Yeah, I don't think it makes any difference. Because then it would kind of look, it would almost look more like hearts, like it wouldn't even have that, it just wouldn't have that sort of shape, even thinking about shamrocks. So
right.
These other colors, and yeah, I think that's great.
Hopefully Nancy Guest is here. Hello.
Hi, Nancy.
Yeah, Janet, we can't send stuff down there right now. The post office won't go there. They're still restricted. Hopefully soon that's going to lift.
Won't go.
Some places overseas.
Okay, because I think that like when I talked to the post office, now we would, the thing is, it would have to be, you would have to agree to do like some crazy stuff, because I think if you send it, and it's extremely expensive, you have to send it like international, not even priority, express. So it's like, it's really expensive, but that's the only way that a lot of countries will take it right now. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like, it's really, the person is going to have to really want it because it's really expensive.
Yeah.
And then I think it's something that you might even have to go to the post office. I'm not even sure we can do it like on our own on the computer. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay.
But I did hear that. I just want to put that out there, but just letting you know that if you wanted to, it would cost you a lot of money. Yeah, it's really,
expensive. When I go to the post office on Monday, I should ask and see what the updates are on that. And,
Yeah, because that's the last thing I heard. And that was like a couple of weeks ago.
Maria said she received the ABC pins and friction pen. Awesome. Yay.
Hey.
Debbie Weebly's here. Hello. Lori Miller's here.
Well, poopy doo. I was going to chain stitch all of this and I keep hitting the stupid button.
No, Maria, the pins that came with the Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilt, if you guys got the Puzzle Mystery Quilt this round, they send some pens. Those are definitely not friction pens. Don't write on your fabric with those. Those are regular ink pens. Okay, so I've got my patches sewn together. Now I'm going to put my rows together. So I'm just going to take my top row and flip it down onto my bottom row. I'm going to pin right here.
Start going 100 miles an hour.
I'm going to pin right here at this intersection.
I'm not even going to backstitch. Screw it. It ain't going nowhere.
It's fine. We're only an hour into this. You're fine.
I know, but I'm I gotta represent.
You're so funny. So next week on Saturdays with Steph, we're just gonna sew some UFOs. Nothing big. I need a week to work on some other things, so I won't be able to design anything this week for next week. Let's see. Agnes says she's finishing a back tutorial and watching Steph and Yvette. Good afternoon. Hi.
Hello.
Mary said, oops, remembered all day until now. That sounds very familiar. I do stuff like that all the time.
Oh my goodness. I forgot to go to my haircut appointment on Thursday. Like plumb forgot. And I mean, like they had sent me a text reminder at like 4.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just plumb forgot. Even with a reminder. So yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And then they were laughing at me because I apologized so much and they couldn't get off the phone.
Wanda Marcia's here. Hi, Wanda.
Hi, Wanda.
Nancy Guest said, I sew slow, but if I go too fast, I mess up. No worries. Sew slow then. You guys have to do you. Doesn't matter what anybody else is doing, whatever, as long as you get it done and you're happy with it, that's the right way.
That's it.
Janet said, I've gotten things from other companies like Cotton Cuts, Missouri Quilt Company, but it takes a long time. Yeah. My quilt products, what is Stephanie's Facebook page? I am Stephanie Stitches on Facebook. Susan, hi. She said, thank you, Steph and Yvette, for hosting Saturday Sewing. Our pleasure.
Yes, I'm having a great time myself.
We love to sew together. It's so much fun.
I know. It's too bad I'm not going to be here for the UFO next week because I sure do have a lot of things to bind.
Oh, girl, I have so many unfinished projects that I need to work on. I don't even know where to start.
I know. That's where I'm at. I'm like, I have, and the thing is, you know, I love to bind. So it's not like I'm putting it off. I just don't have the time to do it.
Oh, you should be proud of me. I bound 2 quilts last week.
Oh my goodness.
You know how I don't like to bind. And I
know.
They just sit there and I got 2 done in one day.
Wow, that's great.
I was like, I have to do these. These quilts have been sitting here finished for months and their poor little things didn't have their bindings.
Well, if you ever want me to bind, that would at least give me an excuse to also bind my own. So, you know. Offer still stands to send them to me.
Marla said, Stephanie Stitches are the friction pens that came in the So Yes subscription box, regular pens. You can use them as regular pens, but they are friction pens. The ink will disappear with heat. So if you live in Arizona, which I know, Marla, you don't, you live in Ohio. If you put something in the car, it will probably disappear.
Yeah.
We don't have that problem in Ohio, but how do I find the time with 4 kids? Well, this is my business. It's not just, so it's my job, my quilt shop and all that. So I had a full-time job before. So it's just like a job during the day. And then I don't typically sew, like during the day though, when they're awake. I usually sew really late at night or really early in the morning. And I only get 4 or 5 hours of sleep, to be honest, every night. So that's just how it is.
Yep.
Hi, Linda. She said, I do enjoy watching you and Yvette. So yay.
Yay. We're happy about that.
What's going on? It says, okay. Marla said she's a moderator now. I don't know what's going on. It's like making random people moderators.
That is crazy.
I know. Of course, I know Marla too. So it's all good for now. I'll figure it out later. I can't do it while I'm live. I don't know how to do all this stuff.
That is so crazy though.
I know.
I've never ever seen that happen. And
I know.
Doing this for a bit.
It's make random people a moderator night.
Yeah, I guess. That's crazy.
Although I'm not calling you guys random because you're not random. You're awesome, but it's just kind of
I think
funny.
they know what you mean.
Yeah. Lisa Wagner said, do you hand bind or machine bind?
Machine.
Me too. Angela said,
yeah, I actually don't mind hand binding, but I don't have time for it. I mean, to be
right.
honest.
It just takes longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Angela said there must be a leprechaun in Steph's computer that's assigning moderators.
That's what it is.
Let's go with that. That works.
We'll just say that.
Mona said everything melts in Arizona. Yes.
Jim's motorcycle fell over once.
In Arizona?
And yeah, the kickstand went into the asphalt.
Yeah, yeah. It's so hot out there. I melted out there. That's why I moved away from it.
Me too.
Becky Bramlett's here. She said she's watching while she crochets. Awesome.
Oh, that's amazing.
TNC Norton said, I'm random. It's so funny. Y'all know what I mean. I love y'all. Both are fun to watch and very helpful and very motivating to finish or do fun quilts and projects. Awesome. Shelly said, I wonder if you've been hacked. I don't think so.
I don't think so either, because no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I've got a very like security conscious husband, and he makes us lock everything down with these crazy passwords that nobody would ever be able to get. Which is a good thing. It's a good thing.
It is, yeah. And I can't imagine that somebody would hack your computer just to make somebody a moderator. I'm just,
right.
I don't know. It just seems like kind of weird.
But YouTube has been acting kind of funny lately with their analytics and some of the other things going on. So I think there's just some kind of bug.
That's what I would guess first.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll see who it picks next. This will be a fun game. Hi, Tammy. Tammy, the crafting disaster is here.
Hi, Tammy.
June said, I have a question. Do you and Yvette live close together? No, we don't.
Let's just start crying now.
I know. We would be trouble if we lived next to each other. We would.
So yeah.
We just laugh more than we get anything done. But
I wouldn't get nothing done.
I know. We would love to live next door to each other. But I actually live in Ohio, and Yvette lives in Connecticut. So,
yep.
We do not. But we are best of friends anyway.
We're close in heart.
Yep. And if we need to, we pop on Skype or, on the phone and talk. And
yep.
It's like we are by each other.
Yes, if we ever move, that's our consideration first.
Yep. Is it closer or further away?
Yeah, and then we could, help each other and with everything. We can do everything together.
Yep.
Sewing and all of that jazz.
All the things.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Sew all the things.
Do I still have snow on the ground? Yes, we did not have snow on the ground because it got to like 54 the other day and it all melted, but it's cold again. And yes, we have snow on the ground again.
We have
not
snow
a whole lot. Yeah, we didn't get a whole lot.
Not a lot either, but we do. Yeah.
It's enough to cover, like just cover the grass and like our porch. Everything's white again. Yeah.
Yeah. We just got snow squalls today, so it's not a lot, but yeah. Everything melted like on the sidewalks and stuff, but on the grass, we still have snow.
Yeah. Mary said she'll be right back. Okay, we'll see you in a minute. Susan said, okay, I'm loving this pattern so much. I can imagine it in so many other color combinations. Oh, yay.
Yep.
Heather said, it's just a drunk leprechaun. That's all. Yeah. We'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
Christine said, I don't mind machine binding, but I hate to do the binding end. Yeah, that's the trickiest part of binding. Shelly said, I hope it doesn't pick a troll for like the moderator. That would be hilarious. Not really, but.
Well, you could always kick the person off of moderating. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you could, if you wanted to.
Jim and James is here. Hi, James.
Hello.
How did we meet? We met through the magic of the interwebs.
Oh, you're welcome, Wanda. I just read Wanda's message. You're welcome.
Yeah. Marla said, it could be a fun drinking game. Every time it makes somebody a moderator, we take a drink.
Okay.
That's so funny.
They're not doing it that often, so we could even like break out the tequila or something.
I know, right? Oh, goodness. Kathy Records is here. She said, James, I left So Yeah, went out, did more weeding, and I'm resting again. Awesome. Hello, yeah, Kathy. They had a flash sale this afternoon. They were selling layer cakes, I think.
What were they selling?
Layer cakes.
Oh, okay.
Ruth Craig is here. Hello there.
Hi, Ruth.
Oh, Dawn, you don't know about that. She's like, what are snow squalls? I'm from the South and I don't know.
Well, it's basically like it's snowing and it's extremely windy and it's all flying around and yeah. And it can like cause accidents on the roads. And so usually whenever that's about to happen, we start having the on our cell phones that you can't turn off because it's like,
Yep.
And you're like, what the heck's going on? You look at your phone, you're like, oh, snow squall, just stay indoors. Don't.
Oh, Jamin James. I'm sorry, James. Jamin James. Okay, I'll remember that. Okay, let's see. Donna Reggs is here. She said, just joining. She's making a drawstring bag from the couple weeks ago, the live we did. Yay. Oh, cool. Terry Zimmer said, have you two ever met in person? Yeah. Many times. We've gone on vacations together and done lots of stuff.
Yep.
We're not just YouTube friends. Marla said, Dawn, it's something you don't want to know about, snow squalls. Right.
Well, the good thing is they usually don't last very long though. Usually It's like, it'll come on for, like 15, 20 minutes, maybe. Sometimes not even that long. And then it's over,
Amber said she almost finished cutting all the background fabric for the mystery garden quilt. Looks like I'll be ready to start on the Tulip Block soon. Awesome. The Tulip Block is the easiest one, so it will go together really quickly, Tambra. I'm starting with the easy and going to the harder ones. Although none of them are any more than like advanced beginner, so. I got my table topper subscription box from Yvette yesterday. It's a beautiful box.
I know, awesome. Aren't they cute? Even the boxes are adorable. I agree. Yep. Yeah. Oh, Scout is still at it.
Oh no. Angela said, "Cute emergency weather alerts on cell phone today always scares the heck out of me when it goes off." Yeah,
I know, right? Because they make it like it sounds like you're having like some sort of air raid or something.
I know, it does. It really does.
It like scares the bejesus out of you every time.
Yep. If you live anywhere where you get the snow squalls like we do, or where you can get tornadoes activity, which there can be in Ohio, but not a whole lot, at least not where I live in Ohio. But yeah, I mean, anytime you get those, you just jump because it's so loud.
Yes. I do wish that they would let you turn it off though. Just because, I mean, obviously if I'm turning it off, it means I'm seeing the message. So, yeah, you know, it's like, because it goes on for like, I mean, it's not really like a long time, but when it's so loud and everything that it's jarring, you know, and you want to like just turn it off. I mean, I've seen the message.
Yep.
But yeah, they don't let you do that.
Connie Miller said, "Hi gals." Hi Connie. I finished my bag you taught last week and love it. Thanks so much. Not sewing now, laundry, and finished a puzzle that was addictive. Oh, I love puzzles. Hopefully sewing tomorrow.
Yay.
Heather said, "You know you can turn those off, right?" Oh, I did not know that.
Then you would have to tell me how, because I have tried. I
would love to turn them off.
I've never been able to figure it out.
Pamela said, "I just received my table topper boxes Thursday and today. Thank you, Yvette."
You're welcome.
Awesome.
Do you still have any of those left, Steph? Your table topper?
No.
Okay, so if anybody still wants them, I still have like 5 or 6.
So, well, I don't have any of the first month. I have 2 of the second month left, but that's it.
Oh, okay, because I'm doing mine as a subscription.
Yeah, I am too, and I sold all but 2.
Okay.
Of the 12, so I'm just putting this extra 2 in my shop.
I gotcha. Okay.
Marla said, "Stephanie Stitches, are we putting a 3.5-inch binding on the spring mystery quilt, or is that a typo?" Oh, that's probably a typo. Let me fix that. Thank you, Marla, for catching that. I haven't honestly looked at it because we're a long way from doing binding.
Just ran out of acorn juice.
The magic juice.
The magic juice. He's run out. I was like, how come it's not putting any down? Well, duh, it doesn't.
Because it's empty.
Doesn't like, have babies. You have to fill it up.
Teresa said, "We're supposed to get 7 inches of snow tonight." Whoa. That is a lot.
Oops, I put too much. Now my floor is going to be nice and starched.
Linda said, that's funny. Linda said, "Your tulip block can use like a pink print in place of the yellow. If you're using your own fabrics, you can do whatever you like." And yeah, I think the pink would be fine. I would say if any of you are using your own fabrics, the only things you don't want to change is you want to definitely have a white or a light colored background, and you need green. I know a lot of people don't love green, but this is a secret garden quilt. You need green. But pretty much any of the other colors, do whatever you like. And if you want to wait till the block comes out so you can see what they're going to look like before you pick colors, you can do that too, because they're not hard blocks. You can very easily, wait and then cut your fabrics and catch up. Becky said the Amber Alerts, especially at night, can scare her clean out of bed. Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, I think they're important. I don't, like disagree with having them.
Yeah. Elizabeth Hewitt said she's long arming and listening. Oh, awesome.
Perfect. All right, I'm pressing my last square.
Awesome. I'm going to take a peek really quick at my instructions for my cutting instructions while you're doing that. My cutting instructions are showing 2.5 inch by width of fabric, Marla. So I will have to go on my website when we're done and check and make sure I didn't somehow get changed when I put it up there. Let's see.
Okay. So there's mine. Bloop.
Damon James got to run for now. See some of you later this evening. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, I missed a bunch of comments. Let me go back.
I'm trying to kind of look too.
Yeah.
Oh, Shirley's here. Hey,
Oh, hey, Shirley. Anne Marie said we had an Amber Alert go off during a sermon in church. The entire church's cell phone went off. We all jumped.
That's funny. I mean, I'm sorry, but no matter what, that's funny.
Yeah. Okay, Laura said, hey guys, sorry I'm late. We just got home. No worries. Mary said, how are we pressing? I would press one row to the right and one row to the left so you can nest them. And then I pressed everything like down. So you're pressing kind of away from that white square. That's what I did.
I never pay attention to pressing. Isn't that crazy? I did do the pressing to the right and then to the left for this one, just because I actually thought of it. But a lot of times I just press. I'm just like, it's press, it's press.
Okay, Marla, thanks. I'll take a look at that afterwards and fix it if I need to.
Netta says her copy says 2.5 as well. Yeah. Nancy Gus says hers says 2.5.
I may have like wrote something extra and she said it's in the purple. So
okay.
Very possible. I usually write like kind of like when I sew real late at night. Very possible I stuck extra verbiage in there that I didn't mean to. Thanks, Marla, for letting me know. I'll take a look. Oh, it's this isn't a glue stick. This is a pressing pen. It's a starch alternative and it makes your blocks super flat.
Super flat.
Super flat.
Super flat.
Angela said probably the same leprechaun that's assigning your moderators, just changing your instructions.
There you go.
No, it's probably me. I'm sure that I probably put some verbiage in there wrong because, I don't sleep. So oh, Marla said she's wrong. It's for borders, not binding. Okay. All right. So I don't have to go fix anything. Is that what you're telling me? Awesome. I'll take a peek anyway, just to make sure the rest is correct after we're done. But
Angela, it does not mess up your iron at all.
Nope.
It acts like water on your iron and like magic sauce on your fabric. That's all. I don't know how they do it, but they do.
Super magic sauce. Okay, so now what we're going to do is between the top two blocks is we're going to put a sashing strip, the 12.5 inch sashing strip between the left and right, and then do the same thing for the bottom between the left and right. So then you'll end up with two like rows that look like this.
Gotcha.
How do you know a beginner to intermediate? My first quilt was a pinwheel quilt. If you can do a pinwheel quilt, you are either advanced beginner or intermediate. And if the pinwheels came out. I write almost all my patterns for a beginner or advanced beginner because we have so many people following us that are brand new to quilting, which is amazing. I'm glad there's so many new quilters this year. But a lot of patterns will say on them like beginner, advanced beginner, intermediate. I don't think I've ever seen like professional or advanced on a pattern. Have you?
I've seen advanced, but not usually on, the kinds of, like you said, the kinds of patterns that you put together are typically for like confident beginner is like, and honestly, I don't think anyone is in the beginner category more than, once you've made one project, you're confident.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't leave yourself in the I'm a beginner for too long. Just don't, because
no, I agree.
Everyone is doing an excellent job. Just once you've made something, you're not a beginner anymore.
Yeah.
Even if, it didn't come out perfect in your mind. Nothing is going to ever be perfect in your mind.
Nope.
But you're still not a beginner anymore.
Oh, no worries, Marla. It's fine. It was very possible that it was something I did. So I told.
Oh, yeah.
No worries.
The same thing happens to me too all the time. I'm like, I would not be surprised if I'd put anything anybody says.
Well, when I first released the cutting instructions for my spring mystery quilt, I made a boo-boo. I realized later that I didn't put the instructions for cutting the sashing strips. I'm like, oh man. And thank goodness I found it pretty quickly. And only 15 people had downloaded the pattern, but I felt terrible. It happens though.
Yeah. Honestly, if you ever think that somebody's made a mistake, please bring it to their attention. Don't be worried about, because no one is going to be no one should be upset with you, put it that way.
No, and I'd rather fix it before y'all cut your fabric.
Absolutely.
Then I would feel terrible.
Right. I can tell you, for me, please tell me if you think even if it ends up being that I didn't make a mistake, it doesn't matter. It's
right.
You need to please say something. That's the worst thing whenever you're making patterns and stuff, and you want it to be so that everyone can make it. If you did make a mistake, holy cow. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Around to it said, hi there. Was making a scrap quilt from jogging fleece, but resting watching you two. Flight to Saskatchewan tomorrow for a week. Awesome.
Oh, cool.
You got all kinds of stuff going on. Sir said, Stephanie, I'm thinking of going to the Sewing and Quilt Expo in the Cleveland, Akron area. Have you? If so, any thoughts about it? Actually, I will be there. It's in April. It's the week after my retreat. So it's April, I think it's 7th, 8th, and 9th. It starts on Thursday. I will be there that Thursday because I'm going to be sitting at my Quilt Guild's table. So we are auctioning off a quilt. We're selling raffle tickets. And so I'm going to be sitting at the table for a couple hours, and then I'm going to walk around and see all the fun stuff. So yeah, I'll be there. So Polly said, so if you can get a pinwheel right, you're not a beginner. Yes, that is correct. Pinwheels aren't super easy to match those points in the center. So if you've got a pinwheel, you're good. Catherine Jolson said, I consider myself a beginner because until I can understand all patterns and have not major fallout from not reading it right. I can't say I'm more than that. I think maybe you're being a little hard on yourself.
Yeah, I would agree with that, because I think there's a lot of people. I think that there's always time, there's always opportunity to learn.
Yep.
Like, but that doesn't mean that you're not good at what you do.
Yeah. I mean, I don't consider myself a beginner quilter, but until Yvette showed me paper piecing, I was scared of paper piecing. I'm not now. I love it, but I'm still scared of a Junie Niemeyer quilt.
I have, seriously, I have been quilting technically for over 20 years, but I still don't really understand what on God's green earth that Judy is saying sometimes in her patterns. I have no clue what she's talking about.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
and we're not beginner
quilters,
quilters, so
really, yeah, I don't think that's really I don't think you're alone in that.
no. Oh,
There's
hey, Chris.
Who's here?
Chris from the president of my quilting guild is here. Hey, she said,
oh,
hey,
hi.
Selling raffle tickets. Yep. I'm going to be at the Akron. Any of you Ohioans, I know there's a bunch of you on here. The Sewing and Quilt Expo is in Akron this year from April 7th, 8th, and 9th. And like I said, the president of my guild is here. So hi, Chris. And we're going to be having a table there for our guild. And the several guild members made a quilt to raffle off, and it's gorgeous. The lady who quilted it did a fabulous job. The ladies who put the blocks together did an amazing job. It's beautiful. So come out and see it, buy some raffle tickets, support our guild, and come meet us.
Do you have to be present to win?
What's that?
Do you have to be present to win?
I don't think so, but Chris?
Well, let us know, because we could buy raffle tickets from you too, maybe. Maybe.
Chris, do they have to be present to win? I wouldn't think so, just due to the nature of the show, because people are going to come by and you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And buy tickets. I wouldn't think they have to be present, but we'll let her tell us.
Okay.
No, you do not. Okay, I didn't think so. Just the nature of that kind of quilt show, I wouldn't think you would have to. So,
okay. Well, that's completely up to you. But if you wanted to sell tickets, I'm sure there are some people here that would buy some.
Oh, okay. Chris said, no, the drawing is not till later this year, so you don't have to be present to win. Awesome.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thanks, Chris. She was like such a huge supporter of me, like speaking at the guild, even though I was like a nervous wreck. She was awesome.
I'm glad she talked you into it.
Oh, thanks, Chris. She said I was fabulous. I don't know about that, but I appreciate it.
Stop it.
Okay, so here are the bottom two blocks together with the sashing strips. Hope you guys can see this. Now I'm going to, where'd my strip go? I lost my strip. So there's two more 12.5-inch strips, and then you should have a, I'm sorry, not 2.5-inch, 2-inch strips, and then you should have a center 2-inch colored block. I've already joined those together. And so that's going to be this centerpiece here. And I'm going to pin at these intersections right here to make sure that that block stays right in the middle. Can you see that a bit?
Yep, I can see that.
Okay.
Sorry, I should be giving feedback. Like, yes, we can see that.
No, that's all right. It's all right. You are trying to catch or trying to sew, so that's no problem.
Oh, I'm pressing right now. I haven't done that exact piece that you've already finished, but I'm almost starting that one.
Awesome.
Not that far behind.
Marla, you don't live too far from there, right? Because don't you live in Canton? You could come to the show. That would be fun. You always use the pen on back seams and not the front. Nope, I use it on the front sometimes too.
I pretty much strictly use mine on the front. No reason whatsoever. That's how I end up doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't, I've never had it make, somebody asked me if it would make dye run. I've never had it do that. No, I can't say it wouldn't. I've never had that happen.
Yeah, me neither.
So I've used it on the back seams, the front, whichever. So
yeah.
Thanks, Chris. Marla said if you can get, Chris said I can get the printer to release the tickets sooner, I'll let Steph know. Awesome.
I think they did the wrong size strip.
Oh.
Because I'm like this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Or is your block the wrong, or maybe your block's the wrong size. Your square.
Oh, well, I mean, anything's possible at this point. I did cut everything pretty quick, but let's see. What did I have here?
Your square should be 2 inches. So check that first, because that would be a much easier solution if that's the one that's too big.
Oh, I think I made it 2 1/4. Oh,
see, there you go.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm using the wrong one because this is a different one.
That's the cornerstones.
These are the top corners. Okay, hold up. I was just using the wrong one that I had cut. I gotcha. I know I cut a little one. Where is that thing? Did I?
Yes, I can come to the show. Was just trying to sell some tickets to 25 people who would definitely buy them. Awesome. Angela said, hello, Jelly Bean. I didn't see him. Was he in the picture for a minute?
Yeah, he ran up. Came up.
Amber said that Shamrock is looking awesome. Glad I downloaded and saved the PDF for later. Yay.
I might have to just cut.
Yeah, if you guys want that, don't forget to download the pattern because once I go up there tonight and put my next secret garden block up, which will be about midnight tonight, I'm going to take this one down. So if you guys want to make this later, go ahead and download it now. And the link's in the description box below.
Okay, I'm going to be a rebel and I'm just going to make it a different color because I don't have any of this cut for that middle thing. Of course I don't. I didn't cut any of this. I cut not enough of that at all. But I have a whole piece of this, so that's what it's going to be. 2 inches.
There you go.
2 inches.
Polly said, I'm thinking a 4-hour road trip. That would be fun, Polly. Chris said, happy to be thinking Shamrocks, I'm over February. Need it to be closer to spring. I hear you. Like, I made so many Valentine projects this year that I'm done with Valentine's. I'm ready for spring. And that little trick that Mother Nature did to us this week with getting warmer, like spring temperatures. Now I really want spring.
Okay. hands are itching. All right.
When is the show? It is April, I believe it's 7th, 8th, and 9th. It's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So if I'm wrong, let me think, 4th, 5th, 6th. Yeah, 7th, 8th, and 9th in Akron, Ohio. It's the original Sewing Quilting Expo, if you want to look it up online.
I gotta stop looking at that.
How big is our guild? I believe right about 90 members. I think that's what they said the other day. At our meeting was last week. I was the speaker. And I believe that's what they said. I think we're right about 90, 91 members, something like that. So decent size, a lot of really, really amazing, nice ladies. The day of our guild meetings, we have, and this is the first one I've been able to go to, but there's a sewing day. So you can come as early as like 10 a.m. and just sit there and sew all day with your, guild members. It's a lot of fun.
Y'all must have a big space. Y'all can fit 90 people sewing.
Yeah, well, not 90 people sew. I think there's only like 12 or 13 that came to sew because the meeting's in the evening.
Right. So you have to like just kind of say, hey, yes, I'm coming to sew. That way they know how many spaces.
No, we do have the place that the guild rents out is it's a community center. So it's pretty big. It's really, really nice.
Cool.
Yeah. Nancy Norton said the leprechaun unmoderated the moderators.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
That's too funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I'll just see what's going on with that.
That's crazy.
We're done. Ooh, Polly's going to Shipshewana in June for a quilt show. That's awesome. That's another, it's another big Amish community, but in Indiana.
Okay.
And they have like a lot of quilt shows and quilt shops and stuff there. So yeah. I actually just saw like an advertisement for a Judy Niemeyer retreat there, Yvette.
Oh yeah?
I was thinking about you. Yeah. Marla said, darn, I thought I was special. You are special, Marla.
Here we are.
All right, so I've got my bottom together with that strip with the piece right in the middle. Now I'm going to put my top row on and we'll be done with the shamrock. And then all this guy will need will be some borders and binding. Well, quilting and binding, but the top will be done. Get a fun little burst of spring. I love it. Yvette in Ohio as well. No, she's not. She's in Connecticut. Del Marie said it's the bot's cousin, Yvette.
Yeah, that's it.
There we go. I like that.
I think I turned off the bot. I think
Did you?
turned
Okay.
off. Well, because I didn't know how to turn the darn thing off, tell you the truth, without it's not really straightforward.
Yeah.
And so and before I just kept forgetting to go do it. It wasn't like, I thought I did it and it wasn't. No, I had just kept forgetting to do it.
So, no, Yvette's not in Ohio. She's in Connecticut. I'm in Ohio. We found each other through the interwebs and now we're besties.
Yep. That's how it works these days. Can't really find a whole lot of people near you that do what you do. At least I don't.
Well, I'm happy that I found you because now I found something else I love, which is paper piecing.
Awesome. Yes.
You taught me how.
I'm happy about that.
Are you still running your special for your club?
Yep.
Why don't you talk about it?
So if you guys are interested in either learning how to foundation paper piece, or if you already know how to foundation paper piece and you would like to join a community where we're actually this year for the first time we're doing a block of the month, and we've only done January and we've just barely started February, so you can still catch up with all of us. So we have that block of the month and we sew it together every other week. And oh my goodness, like lots of things. I try to have new patterns put in, some quilts that I will just bonus put in, everything that's in the membership. Once you pay the $20 a month, anything in there is free. And you also get discount on my in my shop for anything foundation paper piecing related that you would need to purchase. And right now I'm running a special. So your first month would be 50% off. And the code for that is, I think it's first half off. So FIRSTHALFOFF. And you get 50% off your first month. So come on over, check it out, see if it's something that you like. You can quit at any time. And we have a great community. We have such nice ladies in there. Having some gentlemen would be nice. We would like to have some testosterone if anyone would like to come.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's just ladies, but listen, everyone's welcome. And I know that there are some excellent male foundation paper piecers. So come on over. We welcome everyone, and we just have such a good time. Such a good time. Yeah. And
the 2 Zooms she does a month, we all sew our block of the month blocks together, and it's just, we all chat and have fun and a good time while we're sewing. And it's a really fun time.
Yes. And if, obviously, while you're there, if you have any questions, if you are a newer foundation paper piecer or anything that you have questions about, I'm there the whole time. We stay on for a couple of hours, and yeah, it's lots of fun. And we would love to have you.
Where do we go to sign up? Oh, I can't do the link from my thing right now. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. Hold on. Let me.
Okay. Yvette will hit you guys with the link.
Okay, I just hit the wrong button. I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? Okay, let's see. I'm going to go in here. And this is the link. I think it'll let me put it in there. The name of it is Piecing It Real. And that's the link. We'll let it know. Well, you know what? I'm not a moderator, so I don't think it'll let me put that in. Is
Oh,
Teresa still here?
I don't know.
Well, it let me put it in, but it won't let it go in as a link. If you guys see that, you could always
Copy and paste.
yeah, select it, copy and paste. And hi, Karen. Karen says hello to me and you.
Hey there.
Thank you, Teresa.
Yes, thank you, Teresa. The class is the Zoom is Monday nights every
Yes.
2 weeks at 7 p.m. and it lasts about 2 hours, but you can come and go as you need to.
Yep.
And her patterns are on the exclusive member site. So once you've joined, you have access to all the patterns. So if you get comfortable enough, you can go ahead without, you know, without coming to the Zooms, but we'd love to see you there.
Yes, we would love to see you. And we also are about to start a new swap. So the swaps are optional, as is the block of the month. You can do it or not do it. It's completely up to you. But if you want to participate in the swaps, we're about to start a new one. It'll probably be a couple of weeks that we'll get it started. I just need to write the pattern, just a little thing. And so we're planning a swap that will go throughout the year. I think it's going to be where we're all going to make each other placemats. And then the very last thing is going to be a table runner. So it'll be like a whole set, and it's going to be like a little friendship set. So I'll be writing the patterns, and then you guys just sew them for each other.
Oh, Shelly Stewart said she learned FPPing from a vet and she loves it.
Thank you, Shelly.
Awesome. So here's what your topper is going to look like. It doesn't have the borders yet.
Oh my goodness, look how cute it is.
So I'm just gonna, I didn't iron my strips, so I'm gonna iron those and then put them on. You're welcome, Karen. How big is the finished table topper? It is almost 30 by 30. I think it's like 29 and a half by 29 and a half. We started doing these back in the fall. So there's a fall one, a winter one. Now this is like the Shamrock one, and we'll do a spring one and a summer one. We'll keep going because you all asked us to do one for every season, and it was fun. So we decided to keep going.
We were like, okay.
The Tulip is the first block of my spring mystery quilt. Yes. Do I have it close by? Yep. So this is the first block of my spring mystery quilt.
How cute.
I got all wrinkled. Gotta iron it. I don't like that. And tomorrow morning, the video will be up. I believe I had it scheduled for 8 or 8:30 a.m. So you guys have all day to work on it. And the pattern's going to be up on my website tonight at midnight. The PDF of the next mystery block. So there it is. I'm going to stick this on the wall behind me.
All right.
And don't forget, if you guys are sewing the spring mystery with me, I only sew one on camera with you guys, but you need to sew 2 every week. I don't want you to get to the end and you only have half the blocks. Does anyone sew with a friend using FaceTime? No, we usually Skype or Zoom. I'm sure you probably could, though. Oh, yes, this would be fun to do big stitched quilting on, MJ. Yeah, I could see that.
This thing is so hard to press when you're on this little baby table.
Yeah, especially when it gets big, the more you add to it. Yeah.
Because we're like on camera with this little bitty spot.
Mary said, Steph, do you have good St. Patty's Day pantodes for this? Yes, I have. I have 3 because I'm working on. Sorry, I got to move my chair a little bit. I'm working on the Fort Worth Fabric Studio, as luck would have it, which is a St. Patrick's Day quilt. The place where I buy my pantos from was having a sale, so I bought a couple more because my youngest son, our baby, his birthday's the day after St. Patrick's Day, so I'm making that for him. So yeah, I do. I have a few, so I'm going to use one on this and a different one on that quilt for him. Our youngest loves blankies. He doesn't really love stuffed animals or toys too much, but he loves to carry around a blanket. He's like Linus.
My middle block's a little crooked.
What's that?
My middle block, he's a little off.
Oh.
But I'm okay with it. I'm just letting everybody know that it happened. I'm still gonna learn it. Don't worry.
Yay.
Just sharing that with all the people who think everything has to be perfect. Because mine is not now, as of this moment. It's not off a lot though, just a little.
How is your daughter doing with her ballet toe classes? Hope she's loving it. She is loving it. She's in point classes. This is her first year in point. So the first year you typically don't get on point shoes. They get you ready to be on point shoes. So they do a lot of exercises to like make your ankles stronger and all that jazz. So she will probably not be in point shoes by the end of this year, but probably next year. But she's like super excited. So she loves that class. It's her favorite. She takes 4 dance classes and that's her favorite one.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Deanna, the other seasonal table toppers or wall hangings, whatever you want to call it, that we have already done are all in my Etsy shop as a PDF download. They go and live there. After Yvette and I sew them, they go in my shop. So.
Hey.
Lisa said 50 point. Awesome.
Uh-oh.
What?
My coffee's on the E.
Oh, that's not good.
I'll survive somehow.
Yeah, Sarah's been dancing since she was 4 and she is now 13, so quite a while. Oh no, that's fine, Pamela. Awesome. I can't wait to see it. She said she finished hers and posted it in Jelly Beanies.
Oh, cool.
Yay. Lori, you can send me an email at stephanies.stitches@yahoo.com, or you can go to my website, stephanies-stitches.com, which if you follow the link below that goes to my website, if you go to the contact button, there's a contact form you can fill out, and that's how you can get a hold of me. That's probably a little bit easier. My email box, ever since I got sick, I haven't been able to catch up. I've got so many emails. I try to prioritize them by, what the email is about, but it's been tough to catch up. But the ones from my website, the contacts, I see pretty quickly. So, because they look different than my regular email. Lisa said ballet, point, tap, and jazz until she was 20-ish. Awesome. Funny story, Lisa. My daughter, she did combo classes where you had to take, I think it was tap, ballet, and jazz. When they're young, they start them with all the things. The day that she didn't have to take the combo anymore, she was old enough, she threw her tap shoes in the trash can. She hated tap that much. Of course, mommy promptly took them out of the trash can because I wanted to save them, but because they were so little and cute, but she did not like tap.
They're so little and cute.
They are, they're so tiny, especially now that she's even older, like they look even smaller. But she does jazz, she does acro dance, because that girl can bend in every which way that I don't know how she does it without breaking her back, but and she does ballet and the point class, which is still ballet. It's like a second ballet class, but it's getting her ready for the point shoes. So
Well, she's got the perfect body type for all of that too.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank goodness she didn't get my body type.
Stop.
Hi, Sue Smith.
Hi, Sue. I'm not gonna look way at it's so tiny, the print.
Yeah. Practically Creative said, I do good just to walk, much less dance.
Yeah.
That's me. I have 2 left feet. Yeah.
I can dance. I just look like a spaz. Probably.
Yeah.
Right. Like that. Flip that over.
Yeah, I think my mom put me in ballet for 1 year when I was little because I was so shy. All I did was cry, so she took me out of it. I'm like, yeah.
Well, it's not for everybody.
No.
I mean, it takes a lot of discipline too.
Yep. Hey, how far are you along?
I am putting my bottom pieces together and then I'm going to attach them to the top. That also has that middle row in. So I'm not that bad.
Oh, perfect.
That's what I keep calling them. I'm not that bad. I'm getting there.
You're fine. Okay. So I've got 2 side borders on. If you guys are to this point, now
I'm going to nowhere near borders yet.
I gotta put the top border on, but before I can put the top border, we have cornerstones in all 4 corners. So I'm gonna add these little cornerstones to the end of my top and bottom border strips before I put this on.
At this point, I'm playing like bobbin chicken.
Oh no.
But I have my bobbin. My next bobbin is sitting right here. I'm waiting. I have a feeling I'm gonna start sewing with no thread a minute here. Excuse me.
Del Marie said, "Yay, I finished and posted the jelly beans. This is a first from you." Awesome. Can't wait to see it.
Me too.
Lisa said, on the Fort Worth, as luck would have it quilt, is there enough to starch? Yes, there's plenty to starch. Their cuts were a little bit smaller than they were for the oh my goodness. So this is love. My brain just did a little blip there. There was not as much leftover fabric as there was for So This Is Love, but you can definitely starch. I best pressed everything and I had plenty. There was one or two fabrics, and I can't remember which ones they were, to be honest with you, that were close. So definitely be careful, but most of them had plenty of extra.
Okay, now I'm gonna sew my top and bottom together and I'll be ready for borders.
Yay.
Yay.
You're welcome, Lisa.
I'm like, where did I
Del Marie, yes, there are two Facebook groups, Stephanie Stitches. You'll see my face and my pink logo on mine. The other one is a cross stitch one. She's out of the UK, so that's kind of cool. So this is what your border pieces should look like with the little cornerstones on the ends.
It's okay, baby.
That JB?
No, Scout is not happy.
Oh, Scout.
But JB's right here, and he's, you know, he's hearing Scout be a little distressed.
Yeah. The black for the Fort Worth is very close. Don't make a boo-boo with it. Yes. The black, and you're right. It was one other color too, and I can't remember which one. There was two of them that I was like, oh, don't make a mistake with that one. Ooh, Laura said, Paul took me up to Madison and Vevey, Indiana today. I have a huge haul. Nice. Are you going to do a video on Facebook and show? Yes, Mary, I edited the side borders first. That's what I did first. And now I'm doing the top. I'm putting my cornerstones on my top and bottom borders. And then I'll add those.
This is where my chicken might come in.
Oh.
Going across this long piece. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah. I was like, your chicken. What?
I know.
I enjoyed doing the So This Is Love, said Allison Johnson. Yeah, that was a fun one. It was so pretty. This next one, as luck would have it, if you guys are sewing from your stash and you don't love green, I think it would look good in just about any color. So Best Press is a starch alternative. It's not, well, I was gonna say it wouldn't be as stiff as starch, but I've known some people that best press the heck out of things and they get pretty stiff, but it doesn't have the sugar like starch in it, right, Yvette?
It doesn't have the what?
The sugar like starch has in it?
I didn't even know starch had sugar in it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because it attracts bugs. That's why a lot of people don't like it.
I just know I love it. I have no idea what's in it.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I'm
I have
sure. I know
looked.
it's a starch alternative.
Yes.
Because a lot of people don't like to use starch because it attracts bugs.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Sure. I think her kitty cats are arguing. I'm not sure I tagged you right. Did you see my tulip blocks? I'll take a look after we're all done. Hi, Janet. Thanks for coming by. Okay, Tamala says it's acid-free and doesn't attract bugs. Okay. I knew there was something about bugs with starch, and with Best Press, you're not supposed to get bugs. We don't need bugs in our fabric or our beautiful quilts. Hi, Lynn. How you doing? I heard Best Press is made from vodka and water. Oh, I know you can make homemade stuff out of that, but I didn't know that Best Press itself was. That's interesting. Sweet Shamrock. I love it and just finished. Thank you, tons. Posted your Stephanie Stitches page. Awesome. I can't wait to see it. I like both of them. Great job. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. Starch has something in it. I thought it was sugar, but maybe it's something else that attracts bugs, apparently. I'm not a starcher, so I don't know.
You okay? All right. It's a little crazy over here. We're good though. We're good.
Did we have some kitty cats a fighting?
Yeah. I had to bring Scout in here. I don't even know what happened to Jelly Bean. He probably freaked out.
Aww.
So now Scout is locked in the bedroom with Mom.
Aww. I buy Best Press by the gallon, said Dawn. Yeah, I do too. Oh, vodka and water. Look out, Julia Childs. Okay. I bought the Irish Wishes today.
Now, Scout can open the doors in a house. Did you know that?
Oh my goodness, really?
Yes. He's over there right now. He just opened the door. Scout.
There used to be a starch factory down the street from my grandma's house. No idea what's in it. I don't know either. I've just heard that you can get bugs if you use starch, but I really don't know, to be honest. Okay. There's one border. I need to iron it, but put the other one on. Gotta go. Husband is taking me out for steak dinner. Sorry, ladies. Your second pick tonight. No, go have fun with your husband. That's awesome. Enjoy your dinner.
There's a cube in the bottom upstairs over here. I don't know who. I can't take DNA from the puke. All right, Scout. All right,
Yeah, I know who Julia Childs is.
buddy. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, I locked the door, so now he can't open it.
Laura said
He
house, but
opens
it's in
the door.
doghouse if he doesn't behave.
He opened the door.
Oh my goodness.
Jim's like, he can't open the door if you put him in the bedroom. I'm like, he just opened the door and pulled it toward him and got out.
I knew that he could open cabinets because of your food cabinet,
Well,
but I didn't know he could open
the
doors.
cabinets. If he's on the side of the door that he pulls the handle down and he can push, I knew he could do that. But this one is you have to pull it down and pull it towards you. He just got out.
Oh my goodness.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And Jim was like, he can't get out of that. And I'm like, he just did.
He just did. Oh my goodness. You should put him on that like show, like the pets.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Scout, see, baby, it's okay. Come over here. You can't go out. You're just gonna freak yourself out. I mean, I feel bad that he's stressed, but for goodness sakes, I mean,
I know who Julia Childs is, you guys. I'm not too young.
they thought you were too young to know Julia Child.
Apparently.
That's funny.
I'm not as young as I look, I promise. Corinne said she had a cat that could open doors. That is too funny.
I think it's funny because like the first time that he opened a door and pushed it to get out, Jim couldn't believe that either, right? He was like, he can't get out of there. I'm like, he just got out of there. Like he just did. Like I didn't let him out. And then you should see him right now. I wish I could show y'all. He is like totally monkey trying to get the door open.
Oh my goodness, that little stinker.
He is. He's a little nutball. Scout, just come lay over here, take a nap, buddy. Best thing to do. Don't stress yourself out for no reason. I tell you what, there's probably lots of people who come to watch this just for the show I put on over here. Of all the cats and everything else.
Allison Johnson said she has I have a Doberman that can open the back door if it's not locked. Oh wow.
Wow. Yeah, it's crazy.
Teresa said, okay, I looked it up, Stephanie, and yes, you are right. They recommend washing your project when you're done to remove it so you don't attract bugs if you use regular starch. Yep. I'm not sure what's in it that attracts I thought it was sugar, but maybe not. But I know it can attract bugs.
I have really never heard of that.
Yep.
But I mean, to be honest, I never really used starch that much before.
Right. Well, my grandma always told me that, she would, my grandfather liked a nice starched shirt. And, when she would sew, she was like, don't ever use starch when you spray your sewing fabrics, because if you spray them and store them, you're going to find bugs in it later. And I was like, oh, okay. I thought she told me there was sugar in it, but that, my grandma might not have known.
Well, or she might have known, you know what I mean? Like maybe that's all absolutely true.
But it sounds like Teresa said she looked it up and you could get bugs. I just don't know if it's sugar or something else. But so the bug part was right. I don't want bugs in my quilt, so I don't use starch.
Bugs in my quilt.
Yeah. Oh, Terry said my cat would open the pantry using his claw, grab the box of cat food, spill it out, and feed himself.
Well, you know, that's what Scout was doing though, but he was opening the drawers and like taking the food out.
Yeah.
And or like just jumping in there and just busting all the food out of the bags. You know, he would like chew holes in the bag. So then you couldn't even like keep the food in the bag because you'd go to pour it and it would go all over the place. That was how we ended up finding out.
Marie Han said, oh, they said starch turns to sugar. Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe that's why they get bugs. Okay, that makes sense. Marie Han said, hi, Stephanie and Vet. Sorry for being late again. I love you too. Hello, quilty friends. Hi, Marie.
Hello.
Elizabeth Helvey said that is a large square. Angela Stoutinger said, Kimberly Jolly at the Fat Quarter Shop starches heavily and doesn't wash her quilts and says she never had a problem with bugs. Maybe they don't get bugs in her house.
I don't know. Okay, so now I'm supposed to put the side borders on. Is this correct?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I have all of this for, I think.
Okay, here's mine. I'm going to hang it behind me.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Honestly, we could just stop. I know that you like to see mine done, but I do have a lot to do.
You do. And if you want to stop, that's fine. I know you have to get packed yet and you're leaving tomorrow. And
yeah. Listen, it's almost done. I just need to put the borders on, but look it's almost done. I got the main part all finished. Oops.
Oh, that's pretty. I love the colors.
Yeah, I like it too. I'm happy with it.
Very
so
nice.
I'm getting there. I'm not, hopeless.
Yeah. You could block it and take it with you in like a little UFO.
Right? I certainly could. There's no reason why I couldn't.
Yeah. I'm gonna do somebody asked what color binding I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this darker green for the binding just because there's light here, just to show.
And I'm gonna have this guy for the binding.
Oh, pretty.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I have all my stuff cut and ready, and I'll probably just take it with me.
There you go.
And I'll finish it. Yeah. I mean,
because I don't have to. You don't have that much to do.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll have that ready. And then if I do happen to like finish that all up, which I'm sure I will, I'll also put that in my videos. Awesome. For during my week at Judy Niemeyer. So yeah.
Awesome. I'm super excited for you. I cannot wait to see some pictures, some videos.
I know.
Inside the ranch over there. It's going to be so much fun.
Yep. As much as I possibly can, I'm going to share.
Yeah. Montana's one place I've never been. I've been to a lot of states, but not Montana. So I can't wait to see some pictures.
I know. I've never been either. So I'm excited.
Hey, we're going to live through a vet this week. All right, you guys. Well, it is almost 7:30. So yeah, we'll be on at 8 if you are looking for somewhere to go. And I believe Tea Quilts comes on at 9. So there's other things you can go, other quilty things you can go do and have fun. I really want to thank Yvette for sewing this up with me and coming on over. I know that you have a lot going on. You've got to pack and you gave me some of your time. So I want you to know how much I appreciate that.
I love sewing with you, Steph.
I love sewing with you too. It's so fun. And we like sewing with all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming and sticking around and doing this project with us. I really appreciate seeing you guys come every week and seeing all your names pop up. I know we didn't get to say hi to everyone. If we missed you, I'm so sorry because there's so many of you this week. And I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait to release the next block to you tomorrow. And then Monday again is the Fort Worth Fabric Studio, as luck would have it so long. So lots to do this week. Yay.
Yay.
So, all right, guys, we're going to say
bye,
goodnight
guys.
And have a wonderful week. And we'll check in with you through the power of YouTube this week, Yvette.
Yes. Come on over to my channel and check out everything I'm doing next week.
Yep. Thanks so much, guys.
Bye, you guys.